if the rumor is true, I don't have any numbers to back this up, and you did need to be there within that first second, it would not surprise me. I heard on the first day was even worse. I missed the first day, unfortunately. I was at work when the tickets went on sale. From what I understand, though, more little incinerator. She's an upgrade. From what I understand, though, the ticket sales on day one went even faster. The rumor is you had to be in line in that first half second. I don't even know how that's possible. I'm told that there's, programs that you can run that will automatically perform something right at the given time. But I didn't have a program like that, so we were just doing the refresh button and all that, and Buttercoast is actually later in the line than I was. So it's not like we weren't trying, but I don't really see what else we could have done. We're going to try, though. We are going to try. Speaking of which, we're still behind on getting the co-op LP started. We're still on Nightmare difficulty. We have not had much time to try to get that up and running. We will work on it shortly. If I remember right, Buttercrust does have school that is more important, so I'm letting him take care of school first, and then we will work on that. We are gonna go through Inferno difficulty together. Once again, I'll just do mostly highlight. I don't know how much I will be cutting. It really just depends on how much trouble we have. If we blast through Inferno, which is probably not likely from what I understand, we'll have a harder time in Inferno difficulty than we had in Diablo 2. So if you enjoy our suffering, look forward to that. Part 3.
Inorius was alarmed when he realized that the Nephilim had the potential to surpass both angels and demons in power. He wished to limit their abilities, but Lilith demanded that they become her army. Their escalating conflict led to Sanctuary's discovery by the Demon Lords and the Angerus Council.
So there we go. Everything that I have been saying to this point finally explained. The Nephilim are the child of an angel and a demon, and the Nephilim are indeed more powerful than angels or demons, which would explain why I am so damn powerful. What isn't still explained is what makes me the Nephilim, because my guy's old. So I've heard the rumor that once the World Stone is destroyed, then pretty much everybody would be a Nephilim, but I'm way too old. That was only 20 years ago. My guy is clearly older than 20. So that is somewhat of an explanation for me. I don't think I actually got that the first time. So that is enough for me, I think. That the Nephilim are more powerful than angels or demons because they possess the powers of both. Sure, we'll go with that. That's a reasonable enough explanation for me. I would assume that it would actually work counter to that, but...
You ever come close to defeating Diablo, Tyrael?
It is no small feat, for even the angels can be prey to terror.
Not me, though. Not me. But, so that explains the Nephilim being so powerful, but why I am the Nephilim, that never is explained. And I would like an explanation for that, but there really isn't one. Where are we moving on to? The pinnacle of heaven. It sounds like we're getting very close to the end of the game here. In fact, the quest kind of implies that we are at the end. Let's head up.
Nephilim, I see you did not heed my warning. Or perhaps you think yourself strong enough to face me.
If you are determined to test me, we will find out. Imperius, stop this madness. Diablo is the enemy here, not the Nephilim.
Tyrael, I will deal with you soon enough. I will... What is this? No! Diablo has reached the arch!
No. Diablo has begun extinguishing the Crystal Arch. That's why the angels have fallen. If its light should go out forever, we must defeat Diablo before that happens.
It is left to us mortals, Tyrael. It is good you no longer have your wings.
Diablo's vile corruption bars our path. Stand back. Eldruin's light shall clear the way.
Oh, you're damn right I reached the checkpoint. We have cleared the way, and once again, just like one of my favorite movies, which is Dogma, we cannot allow people to go through the arch. We've gotten a new waypoint. You want to talk to him now? Tyrael, what's going on, man?
The gate has been opened, Nephilim. This last trial is yours alone.
Our battles were grand, my friend. You are a fine warrior.
It was an honor, but this is the moment you were made for. This is the hour of mankind's victory.
Go to the Crystal Arch. Tyrael has some more things to say, though, so let's listen to him before we go. Holy crap, he's got a lot of things to say.
You've said that the Crystal Arch is the heart of heaven. Tell me about it.
It is older than time itself, and over the eons, this shining realm took shape around it. It thrums with living light and sound that courses through the very fabric of the Silver City.
The angels are birthed from it as well?
Yes, like musical notes in a grand chorus. Angels are the manifestation of the Arch's intrinsic harmony. The purest expressions of this harmony were my brethren, the Archangels.
It seems that this harmony was broken long ago.
Yes, but hope has returned. And as you mortals are fond of saying, it is not over yet.
No, it's not. Because I will win. Now, I believe that I have not actually gotten the achievement for Tyrael listening to all of his speeches before, so don't be surprised if I get that after listening to his last one here.
I fear that if we defeat Diablo, Leah's innocent spirit will die with him.
Innocent my ass!
I fear the same. No matter how long it takes, or how far the journey, I will never rest until her soul is at peace.
Because I'm
You
gonna
are
kill
right.
her.
Leah knew the protective spells of the Horadrim. Diablo took control over her body, and he can never twist her mind.
Oh, I'm still killing her. Freaking child of Diablo and Adria? Like, she can't live. That's not allowed.
I know that you and Ariel voted to spare mankind, but who voted to destroy us?
Imperius. Malthael abstained, but it was counted against you.
Abstain? This Malthael sounds like a coward.
He was no coward. He was wisdom itself, until his disappearance. The Anjira's council has been broken ever since.
What happened to him? Who is this Malthael, and where did he go?
What became of Malthael?
Long ago, when Anarius and his ilk stole the World Stone to create Sanctuary, Malthael became consumed with discovering its whereabouts. As the Archangel of Wisdom, he was tortured by his inability to recover the sacred artifact.
Where is he now?
Some say he haunts the silent halls of Pandemonium, forever seeking answers to the unknowable mysteries of life and death.
Sounds like me. Sounds like my kind of guy. Tell me about the primeval then.
What is the prime evil?
It is the sum total of all 7 evils housed within one body. There is an ancient legend, known only to a few, of the great dragon Tathamet, who was the original embodiment of evil. The legend says that he was ripped apart during an epic battle with Anu, and that the burning hells are composed of his remains.
Who is Anu?
Just as Tathamet was the ultimate evil, Anu was the ultimate good. It is said by some that the Crystal Arch is all that remains of this great warrior.
So Diablo is the dragon reborn?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
That's what I thought. And now I got an achievement, now I've heard everything, so I assume I've talked to everybody, and I've gotten all their stuff. But that's not enough for me. I'm going to try to listen to everybody else. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to town, and I'll give you guys my final setup. I do believe this is the home stretch here, and then I'll let you know, yes, what my setup's going to be as we go forward. So I'll be right back. Okay, I think I am as ready as I'm going to be. I have all the equipment that I want, well, that I'm going to use. This is my helmet. I think you guys have seen all of these before for the most part. I'm pretty much trying to focus as much as I can on strength, that sort of thing. Vitality is always nice. I wish I could find better armor, but I just could not get better armor or a better amulet for that matter. Bracers, you know, strength, magic, find, vitality, those are the things that I always put as priorities. Strength here is always nice. The pants are new, give me more vitality than the other ones did, a little bit of regeneration, not that that's going to really matter for this fight. We got strength and vitality here as well. Strength and life heal, you know, every hit heals me a little bit, that's always nice. I do have a new sword, I believe. I just been on a little crafting spree. I've made 5 of everything that I thought I might need. So more damage, more life, more strength, all that is worthwhile. The boots give me strength and magic find, which is always good. Strength, life after each kill, not that that's going to matter for this, and each hit adds plus 10 life. For those of you interested in the more detailed stuff, here is what I got overall. Nothing all that interesting, to be honest with you. Look at my resistance here. Look at that. 6 across the board. If this was Diablo 2, that would be terrible and I would die all the time. But this is not Diablo 2. This is Diablo 3. Especially on normal difficulty, that makes things a little bit easier. In terms of the Enchantress, in case you were curious, this is how I have her set up when it comes to skills. This is pretty much the only mirror that was worthwhile. I gave her this because it gave her a ton of intelligence, 93. Critical hit damage also up, but that's not nearly as important. Intelligence, intelligence, intelligence. That's really all that I was looking for her. 656 total. Ridiculous. She does 57 DPS. I do 300. I'm going to go ahead and round that up. I'm just going to round that up. I have changed the skills a little bit. So now I do have Bash on with Clobber, so that I can stun enemies instead of knocking them back. That is good. It generates stuff for me. I don't need Cleave anymore, simply because there's only going to be the one enemy. Spoiler alert, it's Diablo. I still have Whirlwind, because that really does a lot of damage for very little fury. Ground Stomp, so I can stun him in case Bash does not. Revenge, of course, is just plain awesome. Always have Revenge. Battle Rage.
1500 years for this. Should I return to my slumber?
Go ahead. I don't need you. The Battle Rage has been working well for me, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Wrath of the Berserker, unfortunately, I don't have a rune for, but it is still damn good. Become Fury Incarnate for 15 seconds. In terms of the passive skills, I have changed them just a bit. I still have Nerves of Steel, which increases my armor by my vitality, which is still up, so that's pretty damn nice. Bloodthirst, so I can get more life back, so 3% is coming from that. And then we also have Weapons Master, which is what I changed for 15% increased damage on both of my swords. I changed that out instead of, I think I had Berserker Rage on, but I probably won't be at maximum fury very much in this fight. So, with that done, let's go ahead and head inside. It has all led to this. We make it to the Crystal Arch. We must find Diablo. I know he's around here somewhere. No!
I am trapped! You must keep going!
Oh no! Oh, no, we're without her! Yeah, this fight is so low. You don't have the follower with you for this. Let's head up and we can take on the one, the only, the primeval Diablo.
The 7 evils are one within me. I am Legion.
And it's boss time. Let's go ahead and take him on. Just
More fury.
no, not that one. This one, yes. And stun and get my stuff back. Go berserker. Now, a lot of people like to use frenzy for this. I don't like frenzy because it starts off very slow. You want to avoid that if you're concerned about damage, which I am a little bit. Let's just go ahead and try to keep him stunned as long as possible. He does drop health globes every once in a while, and just my ability to stun him, I think, puts bash over the top in terms of the abilities that are available to me in that slot. I do like having something in that slot that generates fury.
Enough! Let us see how you fare in my realm of terror.
On to stage 2. This isn't even my final form. Well, not really, but
Only by defeating us can you return to your own realm. But none have ever crawled from the depths of their own terror.
nothing terrorizes me. I am a barbarian. And here we have a shadow clone. As long as you get the first hit on him, and I do, you know, he's stunned, so whatever. Let's do some whirlwind here. Stomp into. Oh, he actually trapped me. No, and I can't hit him. No.
You shall never wake from this nightmare.
Damn you. Stun, whirlwind. And I just keep on going at pretty more or less full health here.
You cannot defeat your own terror.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Not really that big of an issue. I haven't even need to use a potion here. I'm surprised how much I'm staying at full full fury here. And there are a few achievements that you can get from this fight. One of them is punching Diablo. Unfortunately, that requires too much setup for me to punch Diablo. Not only do you have to unequip your weapons, you also have to unequip the skill that you use on one of the things. And I'm not really willing to do all that massive amounts of setup just for that little achievement right here. Well, I'll do that later, like on multiplayer or something. Maybe. I might do that on screen, maybe not. You also get an achievement for hitting him with weapon throw if you kill him with that. And we are out of the realm of terror.
No! This wretched light must be eradicated! All that you have known, all that you have ever loved, shall die along with you, Nephilim.
No, it won't. You will die. Did I stun him again? What a freaking answer. I love stun. Like, I'm surprised how much it works here. It shouldn't work. You also get an achievement if you can stay out of those. He does give you a little bit of a warning. I'm just not being careful enough. If you can stay out of those, you get an achievement. It's time to pop that again. Don't run. You stay stunned. You stay stunned. Stun, whirlwind. Just a massive amount of damage that we are doing to this guy. Hey, they brought that back, but I can easily dodge that. I'm out of fury. Okay. There, stun, whirlwind for the victory. No, it's still whittling down too low here. Destroy him. He must be destroyed. And down goes Diablo. Let me get out of the way so you can see it. Down he goes. Hit him some more. Just beat that dead horse. And he's made of money. Holy crap, did he give me a whole bunch of stuff. Not enough for a level up, which is surprising to me. But I will take all that money. I will take this, that. That's all good. Do I want to talk? Yeah, I'll go ahead and talk to the followers here, just because we're at an important moment here.
You truly are the one the prophet promised.
Of course,
You
baby.
are everything that all the angels and all of humanity could have hoped for. And, well, you're awfully nice too.
Lies! Nobody will believe you. You have one more thing to say, right?
I cannot believe it all came to pass, just as the prophet wished. I left everything I knew behind to fight with you. It was the best choice I have ever made.
You actually did fight with me. It's kind of weird that these guys would still talk to me even though I left them behind. I have been talking to them this whole time off screen, but you know, now that we're at the end, we might as well hear what they have to say. There are legitimate stories, like to their backgrounds, all throughout here, in case you guys are interested, but I figured that'd be too much on screen.
Victory at last! There was never a doubt in my mind, friend. You are a true champion.
Damn right I am. Damn right I'm a true champion.
And so the Lord of Terror falls. May all the souls ravaged by his evil rest in peace.
I guess if you want to be nice about it, just like crown me champion though. That's really all I wanted.
It's finally over. Many brave souls died in this war. Thanks to us, they did not perish in vain.
Of course not. Now I actually have gotten the achievements for these guys. There's just a couple other things that I haven't gotten when it comes to the conversations. These don't actually count, which is weird to me, that these would not count.
Well, it was all worth it. Everything. The cuts, the bruises, having to break bread with that Templar. A jest.
Kind of.
You were like family to me now. I owe you the world, my friend. But now I better shut up before I make myself sick.
You're kind of making me sick, scoundrel.
That was astounding. What you did back there.
I know.
You're the greatest hero in history.
Damn right.
Everyone in Kingsport will know your name if I have my way. They'll sing it for the rest of time.
You guys better
Hell,
start singing.
I will sing right now if you want me to.
Not you. Talking to you, viewers. You guys better start singing my praises.
I can't believe you really did it.
Are those tears in your eyes, Lyndon?
No. It's raining.
In heaven?
It doesn't rain in the heavens.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
it does now.
It's localized right around my eyes. Alright, before we actually talk to Oriel and finish up here, let's go ahead and identify what they did give me. We did get a couple flawed stuff. Ruby, topaz, regular ruby, flawed amethyst. Spirit stone for the monk. Yeah, it's decent. It's not great. This is actually pretty good if you're an intelligent character. I am not. Let's look at this. Once again, why can I equip here? I thought you got rid of that. Not too great there. Wand can be identified. I assume that's pretty good. It's hard to tell. I've never played Wizard, so I don't really know. This is actually really good for a two-handed weapon, I must say. Very, very, very nice. But I don't use two-handed. Crossbow. That looks pretty damn good. Actually, no. It looks decent for a Demon Hunter. Not that great, though. And then the shield. I'll probably give this to the Templar. Damn right I'm going to give that to the Templar. What do I even have on you? I gave him something decent, but this is so much better. So much better. Okay, that is it for the game, it looks like. Let's go ahead and talk. Well, yeah, there's nothing out here. There's just a couple wells, healing wells should you need them. I believe there's 2 in total. They do respawn during a fight. But there is a long wait between them, so you don't want to rush for them. I didn't even need to use a potion in that fight, now that I think about it. Not too big of an area. Not too bad. How you doing, Oriel?
The day is won. Diablo is vanquished, and all evil with him.
Right.
Do not be so sure. True evil never really dies.
Time will tell.
Of course. Click OK to end the game and return to the main menu. Hopefully they still play the cutscene. If not, I will find it. Oh yeah, they do.
In the end, it was a mortal heart that saved 2 worlds from ruin and cast down the prying evil forever. A new day breaks for both angels and men. For mankind's greatest champion, the Nephilim, rose to confront the darkness that we, in our pride, would not face. My brethren, I will take my place among you once again. But this time, as a mortal. Since justice has been met this day, I will now stand as wisdom. On behalf of those who risked all to save us. Forevermore, we shall stand together, angels and men, in the light of this glorious new dawn.